traveling to any part of the amazing African continent is one trip you'll never forget. But definitely as you travel to South Africa, there are a couple of places that you must see. One of those is in Cape Town, which is Robben Island. If you're not familiar with Robben Island is known most famously as the prison where Nelson Mandela spent about 18 of his 27 imprisoned years. The island is no longer used as a prison. It is now a memorial that pays homage to those that were a part of the apartheid fight, those that fought for democratic government. Robben Island was not always a prison. It was used as a jail in past history by the Dutch. It was later utilized as a training facility for, I think, World War II. It also has been utilized as a leper colony. So those that had leprosy, etc., were brought to the island away from others. And even during the time of the apartheid, there were prisoners as well as those with leprosy that were regulated to this particular island. The island was not always separated from the main area of Cape Town. There used to be a strip of land that connected the two. But over the years, that did change, and the island is now a few kilometers away from the beauty of Cape Town. Join us as we take this tour of Robben Island and pay special attention to the gentleman that will be speaking shortly. He was a prisoner of war here at Robben Island and was there actually when Mandela was there. Listen closely to the day in and day out of how things happened and occurred here at Robben Island.
If you look out there, you see there's a fence that runs right around the prison, right? It's a double fence, right? They put doors in the fence. You know, right down, dog. Then there are posts. This long white post here. There's one here, so then there's one at the corner, one beside and other at the corner, then you got one as you leave for it. They will be in there with guns. Each and every post got a guard with gun. Any disturbance within here, or if you found outside those fences, especially when you're outside the fence, we don't ask questions. The only question that they will ask is when you're done, they will ask you, what do you want to do? They shoot. Right. That was the order. Find anybody outside there, shoot. Don't ask any questions. Right? Then there's a rubbish bin. Throw the food away, put your plate down, then go back to the cell. Did that for 5 days. On such and such a day, we will start in our house dry. Well, they knew because they had snitches. There's no place where there are no snitches. There's one snitch. No, I'm lying. No. Somebody snitches. Going to kill man, I'm going to kill them. At night, the lockup was at around 4. Right? Then they'll start patrolling the prison with dogs. Every section. We have section A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is F section. The section we are in, section G section is that side. This section will not go past the D section and others will go out. That's where the Namibians were kept. Yes, Namibians. Namibians, huh?
Why particularly?
Because they were in prison as well. They were arrested. SWAPO. SWAPO prisoners. Kept in that section. Prisoners were not allowed to interact. Only this section and that other one could interact, play together, sports and everything. Right. But we were not allowed to interact with the prisoners, the D section, E section, any D section that is even worse. We're not allowed to be in that section. They were not allowed to come over to our section. You could only see them passing and then waving. At first it was all fences around that divided the sections. But now because of the stubbornness of people, we go Amanda, and then to other people, right? Then they build these walls so you to actually effectively separate sections. The prison guard gets into the doorway, he stands, and doesn't see himself on the floor when he comes. It must shine. Always must shine. You as a prisoner, you must always be neat. When he talks to you, on your jacket must be buttoned all the way. Your shoes must be nice and shiny. So they may you keep the cell clean, shiny. No vacuum cleaners, no machines. The machine that cleans and shines this are your hands. What scrub, thereafter we give you polish, put polish on, and then we use what we used to call a scooter. You go on your knees, right, and then that way, on your knees. Then the other one will come with the clothes and shine. It must shine. The bathroom, this side, and toilet, this side. This was an intercom used to communicate with the prisoners in their cells, as well as spy on your conversations in here. Operated from the census room. I told this other lady that I don't like telling sad stories. I don't want to cry in front of people. Listen.
When were you released? Before the closing of the prison?
November 1981.
Before they closed the whole thing?
Yeah, this was just in the 90s. I was here from 1977 to 1981.
So you were here when Nelson Mandela was also here?
I found him here and I left him here. Sorry?
Atrocities that happened once the apartheid government came down.
Right.
What was their punishment? Where are they? The government officers and authorities, are they in jail?
The apartheid people that you mean.
Yeah, the ones
Okay. They are enjoying life.
who
Yes, they have been taken care of.
in the prison.
No. No. They are taken care of far much better than those that were in prison. For an example, there's this other gentleman, Eugene Liko. He was famous. He was well known to be, English is not my language, but he killed a lot of people. He was jailed years after, He's out, right? And he's receiving a pension from the government. He's apparently, they say they give him what? 400,000, what? Something like that. It's an upkeep money. And yet he gets yet pension on top of that. Paid by the very same government that he fought, that he was trying to suppress. Different from those that were fighting for the freedom. This is.
We discussed it just what happened to the people here looking for the prisoners, but what about the prisoners? After the apartheid ended, did that lead to, was your case, you said you came here for sabotage, whatever that means. Was your case in jail, was it taken again and you got something like I wouldn't say compensation, or you lived that your case was...
Just cut it. Nobody was compensated.
And that was never said that because maybe it was wrong that you had to stay here by nobody.
When governments changed,
Yeah.
that was that, and they said there.
Okay, and
No
that's
compensation, that's it.
okay.
People that got compensated are those that we were fighting against. Those are the people that got
Understood,
compensated.
yeah.
Yes. This is B section, right? This is actually our courtyard. Those poles, that's what for tennis. You put your net there, or the net for this one. In the past, that's where the prisoners would be seated, given stones, rocks, to break into smaller stones, smaller pieces of stones here. And mind you, remember those days, the black prisoners, they wore short pant trousers. Right? Short pant trousers, with no shoes, as compared to this other two groups, the Asiatics and the colors. And they will be breaking stones in this courtyard here. Like I said, I mentioned there was no fence around here. So to cut whatever communication between B section and A section, they built the walls here. When you get to see the cellar where Mr. Mandela stayed, notice at the corner, at the far left corner, there's a bucket, a red bucket. That's what they used for toilet, right? You understand the toilet? Where they did their faxes, their emails, and whatever in there. Then in the morning, you're expected as a prisoner, take whatever you deposited, deposit wherever, clean the bucket, back to your cell. Right? There were no domestic workers in this hotel. The fourth door on your right as you get in here. Please, let's give each other a chance so we can all see that. Photographers, please, you stay behind, let others see, and then they can come, you can come later on when we are all left and the boat is gone.